Who are the top 5 greatest welterweights of all time? In 5th place, I have Tyron Woodley. He won the belt off of Robbie Lawler and then put up 4 straight title defenses over Damian Maia, 2 over Stephen Thompson, and a 4th over Darren Till. He had a fall off when he was at the end of his career, but he was also in his late 30s. Prime Woodley, I got 5th place. In 4th place, I have Leon Edwards. He went on a 12-fight win streak in the welterweight division and won the belt off of Kamaru Usman and then defended it against him again. He also defended his belt a second time against Colby Covington before ultimately losing it to Belal Muhammad in that 5 a.m. fight in London. He doesn't have the most title defenses, but I think that the fights leading up to the title, that 12-fight win streak, propel him to 4th place. In 3rd place, I have Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes had 7 title defenses in the UFC and 2 reigns as champion of the welterweight division. He has some notable wins over George St Pierre, BJ Penn, Frank Trigg twice, Matt Serra, and Renzo Gracie. He's the true OG of the UFC's welterweight division, and I have him as 3rd best all time. In 2nd place, and probably controversial for a lot of people, I have George St Pierre. George St Pierre defended the UFC's welterweight title more than any other fighter in UFC history, but I think the names of the fighters he defended against are the only reason that he's 2nd place and not 1st. I think the competition wasn't as high level as against the person that I have 1st, but nonetheless, George St Pierre is an elite fighter and one of the all-time greats in the whole UFC and also the welterweight division. First, and the GOAT of the UFC welterweight division, in my opinion, is Kamaru Usman. The prime of Usman's career, I don't think there's another welterweight that's ever existed that's going to beat him in a fight. Usman started his UFC career with a 15-fight win streak, and that included wins over Leon Edwards, Sean Strickland, Damian Maia, RDA, Tyron Woodley, Gilbert Burns. I think that name value and win streak beats George St Pierre's name value of his title defenses. Basically, what I'm saying is the quality of wins over the number of wins that you have. Usman's only knock on his record is the loss in the series to Leon Edwards, and also the fight against Hamzat at middleweight was a very close fight up a division against the greatest wrestler maybe the UFC's ever seen, and if that fight went 5 rounds, everybody knows Usman was going to win that fight. It was also on 6 days notice across the world, so I think you got to give Usman's props for that. He also just came back and beat Joaquin Buckley at UFC Atlanta and is truly going on another title run chase. So I think Kamaru Usman's the greatest of all time.